Right, g'day everyone. Welcome to Macbeth Act 2, Scene 1. So this is a short scene and a really quiet scene, I think. It opens with Banquo and he's with his son Fleance. And this is a nice contrast to Macbeth, who doesn't have children. And Banquo serves a really nice foil character to Macbeth. He's quite close to his son, and they have quite a tender relationship here. But then Macbeth comes in, he enters the scene, and Banquo says, "All's well, I dreamt last night of the three weird sisters, the three witches. To you they have showed some truth." And so Banquo's been thinking about this as well, and he admits this to Macbeth. But Macbeth now has changed. There's been a change in his character, and he's going to lie to his best friend, and eventually he's going to kill his best friend. Macbeth says, "I think not of them," which is completely and utterly false and deceptive. So Macbeth is actually on his way to kill the king, and when everyone leaves, Macbeth is by himself, and he's going to King Duncan's chamber to kill him. Macbeth says, "Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still." So Macbeth is having a hallucination, and this is not the first time he's going to have a hallucination. This comes back up again. He's going to see a ghost soon. So this is a soliloquy. He's the only one on stage, and he's talking through events, and the stress of this moment he thinks is causing the hallucination, proceeding from the heat oppressed brain here. So this is an important soliloquy because it invites the audience into Macbeth's thoughts, and we start to think maybe he's not completely reliable now, because he's having quite a strong hallucination, and he goes on quite a lot of very graphic and violent imagery. So he definitely knows what he's about to do is absolutely wrong. And a bell rings. It brings him out of his hallucination, and this is probably a castle bell tolling the hour. And Macbeth says, "I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell." And so this is a nice way to wrap up the soliloquy. There's a rhyme here, which indicates to the audience that Macbeth is back into his right frame of mind. Don't forget that Shakespeare often used language and stylistic devices such as rhyme and rhythm to indicate to the audience that the character is of sound mind. And so that's what's happening here. Now, Macbeth could have backed out at this stage and not murdered Duncan. He doesn't have Lady Macbeth here. It's just him, but he decides to go ahead with it. All right, that's it. Thank you, everyone.